Next, we have with us Dr. Lee Saw Im, Head Department SMK, Seri Bintang Uttara. She is an excellent chemistry teacher with 31 years of teaching experience from Malaysia. Awarded by Ministry of Education Malaysia as an iconic teacher and edufluencer as role model for teachers in our country. Also received the international recognition of Global Teacher Award and the Best Science Teacher in Southeast Asia. Applying SDGs in a classroom through project-based learning, use of technology in teaching, and sharing with educators has brought recognition as an MIE expert. She is the Vice President of the Malaysian Teachers STEM Association and Master Trainer of EDIDIC. Welcome, Dr. Lee, to our session. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to talk about, because I'm a chemistry teacher, so I will talk about zero hunger awareness through my classroom activity. So my point of sharing will be, will be talking about how I introduce the SDG2s to my students, implementations in my classroom for studying food additive, and secondly is a household waste to DIY fertilizer. Okay, so as we know that 815 million people around the world are food insecure. So as an educator, I need to promote or create this awareness to my students. Yeah, I think everyone have seen this photo. If you are this, maybe is a man, a lady, a woman, I don't know. Okay, but you can see that if you only have this food, this much, so yeah, what we can do to help these people. Okay, so I include this into my chemistry teaching and learning. For example, for my Form 5 students, when they're studying the food adjective, so I just introduce what is food adjective, and then student go and find out the food adjective is lovely food, everything. So after that, okay, so I give them a questions, how can we achieve zero hunger? Okay, so my student, they work in the group, yeah, and then they can come out, okay, this is one of the group, okay, so they come out a lot of the beautiful idea. For example, this group, they say, with the knowledge of food adjective, how can we achieve zero hunger? So they say the first way they can do to achieve the zero hunger will be like adding preservative in food to keep food fresher and extend the food's shelf life. So beside that, they also says that maybe using the stabilizer, emulsifier should be included in the foods. So, and then a part of that, they also says that can maybe food should be shipped and to the worldwide, and also should be more capitable organization should play the important role. Okay, this is one group's idea. Another group, they have come out the other idea. They say maybe push for sustainable food, and then focus on educations, and it's also about help to create a sustainable provisions for peoples and also develop nations' economies. Okay, and also about urban farming. This is another group's observation result. Okay, then I have another group saying that, yeah, they also want to tackle the zero hunger by introduce agriculture and also horticulture's activities, encourage the usage of natural activities, usage of preservations, and then usage of antioxidant, encourage the usage of synthetic vitamins and also the nutrients. Okay, another group says that maybe they have another idea. They say maybe add a wide variety of food adjective into food to make them taste better. Okay, build food factories in starving countries, and also maybe add a preservative and also antioxidant into the food supply to ensure that food can last longer. Okay, and also encourage growth of crops such as wheat and vegetables. Okay, so beside that, another group of students, okay, I give them the activity like how to turn the household waste to DIY fertilizer. It's also a group activity. For example, one of the students come up with this idea, so they help their family to reduce the kitchen waste. For example, the bananas and papers and so on. Okay, they weekly, daily, they measure the waste and then try to use the kitchen waste and then make it a compost. Compost become the green compost and then use the green compost to grow the vegetables or maybe the trees. And then you can see this is a week 3, week 4. You can see that they already final, then they have this final compost. Okay, another group's idea is like, okay, this is another girls. She really plant the tree at home. Yeah, you can see lovely. And this is the day 1 until this is day 8. Okay, by using reduce the household waste and then turn it to the fertilizer and use it as a green fertilizer. Okay. Okay, so here now I would like to share my students' voice. I bring my 3 students, Alif, Ishwa, and Raja Khatijah. Okay, wait.
Hi everyone, I'm Ishwar from 5 Science Gamma. As a young chemist, we'll be talking about Sustainable Development Goal 2, which aims to achieve zero hunger. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations in 2015. The official wording is End Hunger, Achieve Food Security and Improve Nutrition and Promote Sustainable Agriculture. Current estimates are that nearly 690 million people are hungry, or 8.9% of the world population, up by 10 million people in 1 year and by nearly 60 million in 5 years. The majority of the world's undernourished, 381 million, are still found in Asia. More than 250 million live in Africa, where the number of undernourished is growing faster than anywhere in the world. In 2019, close to 750 million, or nearly 1 in the 10 people in the world, were exposed to severe levels of food insecurity. An estimated 2 billion people in the world did not have any regular access to safe, nutritious and sufficient food in 2019. If recent trends continue, the number of people affected by hunger will surpass 840 million by 2030, or 9.8% of the global population. Thus, there are a few ways to achieve and overcome zero hunger. Let's have a look at it. Firstly, you should buy only what you need. Plan your meals and make a shopping list to stick to it. And avoid impulse buying. Not only you will waste less food, you'll also save money. Next, you should put your food waste to use. Instead of throwing away your food scraps, why not compost them instead? This way, you are giving nutrients back to the soil and reducing your carbon footprint. Last but not least, love your leftovers. If you have leftovers, freeze them for later or use them as an ingredient in another meal. That's all from me. Thank you.
The pandemic has caused global hunger issues to escalate due to the rise in poverty. World hunger issues is a concerning matter worldwide, especially to third world countries where most of the victims consist of infants, children, and women. Food is the basic need for a human being, and without it, we will never be able to survive. Nutrient in food varies and plays an important role in the development of human growth and processes in life. So what are the side effects of global hunger? Well, malnutrition is the most common side effect of world hunger issues that affect over 690 million people, mainly in Asia and Africa, and it is estimated to increase to 340 million people by 2030. Why is it important for us to care? I'm pretty sure we all want our families to have enough food to eat what is safe and nutritious. Same goes to world hunger issues. It's a key piece of building a better future for everyone as it promotes sustainable agriculture, improve health and well-being of local society, and enhance the local economy by creating new job opportunities.
Now, how can you help in solving the world hunger crisis? First, you can start raising awareness by talking about the issue more common among your family members and friends. And you can also start donating to trusted fundraisers and foundations. Next, you should also be cautious of your food wastage. In addition, you can also follow up through the United Nations SDG goals number 2, which is Zero Hunger, through its website, which is free for access for everyone. Lastly, you can also support local produce from local farmers and brands. So now you can see that all of these applications and steps sounds very easy, isn't it? That's why it's all up to us to end this world hunger crisis. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Raja Khadija from SMK Srivinta Mutara, and today I will be talking about the Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which is zero hunger. So let's get onto it. According to the United Nations, it is now currently estimating that there are 690 million people who are hungry, or 8.9% of the world population, up by 10 million people in 1 year and by nearly 60 million in 5 years who are currently hungry and suffering. Now, as a student, I understand that food and water is a necessity in life. It is something you need every single day. And there are many who simply throw and waste food and water, and it is unfair because there are many out there who are food and water deprived, and how will they be living in such state? We should all lend a helping hand and help those in need. We can't just sit and watch and listen. So instead, we can donate to the organizations who are helping to deliver food to them and food and water to them. Even if it's just a single cent, you might be saving a person's life. Let's create change, and the change starts with you. It all starts with you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee. That was really inspiring.
Yes.
And it's amazing to see how we are inspiring children to understand the SDGs and
Yes.
find solutions for
Yes.
themselves. Thank you for
Okay.
joining
Yeah.
us today
Thank
and
you. Yeah.
inspiring us.
Thank you.